On a chilly evening in downtown Atlanta, the crowd gathered inside a grand auditorium for the city's annual talent show. Among the shining lights and excited contestants stood a little black street girl named Amara. Her clothes were torn, her hair messy, and her tiny hands trembled as she clutched a microphone. The judges looked puzzled when she shyly walked to the center of the stage. The audience whispered, some in pity, some in mockery. Then, in a trembling voice, she said, "If I sing well, will you give me a plate of food?" The room went silent. Even the host, momentarily stunned, didn't know what to say. Amara's stomach had been empty for 2 days. She'd been living under a bridge with her little brother since their mother passed away. Singing was the only thing that kept her spirit alive. The lullabies her mother used to hum were now her only comfort. When she heard about the talent show offering cash prizes and free dinner for participants, she mustered the courage to walk in, barefoot and hungry, hoping to win just enough for a meal. The judges exchanged glances but nodded softly, signaling her to start. As soon as the music began, Amara closed her eyes and let her soul speak. Her voice, soft yet powerful, rose through the hall like a prayer. The melody of her pain, her hope, her love for her brother, it all poured out with every note. People who had come for entertainment found themselves wiping tears instead. The same audience that whispered now stood still, captivated by the raw emotion of a little girl who sang not for fame, but for survival. When the last note faded, silence filled the room before thunderous applause broke out. The judges stood, visibly moved. One of them, a famous record producer, walked to the stage, his eyes glistening. "You don't need a plate of food, sweetheart," he said gently, handing her a warm meal and a golden ticket. "You need a future, and I'll make sure you have one." Crowd erupted in cheers as Amara burst into tears, clutching the food like it was treasure. Months later, Amara's voice echoed across the nation. From sleeping on cold pavements to recording in million-dollar studios, she became a symbol of hope for the forgotten. Yet she never forgot that night or the kindness that changed her fate. Every year since, she returned to that same auditorium not as a contestant, but as a sponsor, feeding every child who came to dream.